So I was gifted this V918 Max drone, and I just want to show you guys how this thing works and tell you a little bit about it in case you're thinking about buying it for yourself. Now, when you get started, you're going to have to calibrate this thing each time. It's real quick and easy to do, but it took me a second to figure it out. So I'm going to show you that right off the bat just so you don't have any problems when you get yours in. But just to show you real quick what it comes with, I love this little carrying case it comes with. Now, one cool thing too is it comes with 3 of these batteries, so you're going to get about 20 to 30 minutes per battery. So overall you'll fly this thing for about an hour and a half, hard. And then it comes with a bunch of different charger fittings depending on what kind of fittings you have at home that's more accessible or easy for you. And then you also have these replacement blades too here for your little helicopter blades in case one of them breaks, because if you run into a tree or anything like that, these things can chip and break. So real easy to replace. And then this is your remote. Now it has some, so you have these little pieces here you can screw onto your controller right here, and that'll give you a little bit more control if you like it. But I'll be honest, I kind of like moving it without it myself. Now, let me show you how you calibrate this thing. All right, now to get started, first you're going to turn everything on. So right here on your remote, this button right here, and then turn, you'll hear that. And then I'm going to set this on the ground. Now, the first thing you're going to want to do is calibrate this. So, okay, so the first thing you're going to do, this button right here, you're going to push it. And then you wait for that beep. And then the next button you're going to push is this one right here. And you're going to take your drone and you're going to turn it clockwise until you hear that beep, and then you'll face it down, do the same thing. Then you hear that beep. Now we're ready to get started. So before we take off, I'm going to hit this unlock button, and that'll get the propellers going. And then, yep, there they go right there. To take off, on your left side here, if you push this up, the drone goes up. If you push it down, the drone goes down. If you push this left or right, it'll stand stationary and it'll turn left or right in a circle. And then over here, this is where you steer it, where you go, if you push it up, it'll go forward. If you push it down, it'll go back. If you push it left, it'll go to the left. And if you push it to the right, it'll go to the right. But I'm going to show you how this thing maneuvers real quick, and then I'm going to show you some drone footage. And here's the actual video drone footage. This is over my neighborhood where I live. And you can see here, I'm just kind of spinning around and showing you the houses and the trees. And then here's the sun setting over the horizon. It was really neat to catch this. It was really beautiful. And then this is just a local baseball field right up the road from where I live. So I brought it out here. It was pretty windy that day too, so you see it shaking like that. But like I say, when it's windy, it's hard to keep it real still, but it actually handles pretty good in the wind though. Yeah, so this V918 Max is pretty awesome, y'all. Like, it really handles really well. I don't have a lot of experience with drones, so this is a good beginner drone. And like I say, the video quality, I mean, it's not that bad. But as far as the way this thing flies, it goes up really high. I couldn't take it up as high as I really wanted to, because every time I was filming, it was just so windy, and I didn't want to take any chances. But I could have went a lot higher had the conditions been a little better. So if it's a real windy day, like today is actually the windiest day that I filmed on, and as you can see, this thing was kind of shaking everywhere. So, overall though, this thing, I mean, it's made very well. I like the fact that it comes with all the extra blades too, because You know, I had already chipped one and had to replace it because I had ran it into one of my oak trees at home. So, you know, just be careful with it when you're flying it. When you're flying it for the first time, don't do it under windy circumstances. Get a feel for it. If you have a really big open space indoors, you can do it that way. Matter of fact, when you're doing the indoor calibration, the only difference is you'll hit this button, and then instead of this button, you'll just hit this middle GPS button. And you don't have to calibrate it the same way where you spin it and everything. You just hit those two buttons. But that's the only difference between indoor and outdoors. Uh, Real simple to use. I like the fact that it folds up. It's compact. You can store it away in your case, so it's great for traveling. I can't wait to take this on my vacations to get more footage and just have a lot of fun with it. Maybe 6 months down the road, I'll do an update to let you guys know how this thing is held up. But I just love the fact that it comes with 3 batteries too. So really cool. Highly recommend.